Right, hello YouTube, JC Sim Gaming here. I'm gonna be in actually a new game today. It's Global Rescue. I ran across this the other week on YouTube, watching some YouTubers do this, and then thought, you know what, this is a good idea. Let's try to get it, and go ahead and get in here and try to create something. They do have several different mods and for vehicles and stuff, so that's what we're gonna kind of go ahead and get into here. We're gonna go ahead and start a new one. We're gonna go ahead and do. Um, I believe I have my skins here. Let's double check and make sure that I have. I do have Tarrant, Fort Worth Tarrant. Okay. Fire, we got Fort Worth. Ladder, Fort Worth. Ambulance, Fort Worth. Okay, yep. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and actually get in here. We're gonna do Fort Worth. We're gonna do Central Fort Worth. Just up in here. So let's see here. I actually kind of want to do this one. Do down here. And we can either start with PD or fire. But we're going to go ahead and start the game. And get into it and see what we can get into. Most people, they start off with PD. That's what we're going to kind of start off with. We're going to go ahead and get through a couple of days on here, or a week. We'll probably try to do this week by week basis.
Welcome to our team. I am delighted to welcome you as our new operations manager. I am counting on your expertise and commitment to ensure safety and order here. First, choose a location for your first base. The price varies depending on the location and size of the site. We will provide you with the construction costs for your first base in the form of a loan, which you can repay in small installments. As a result, these costs will not affect your starting capital.
Alright, we're going to start. We're going to do a custom, small base. Also, we're probably going to put it kind of, let's see here, we're going to put it right here.
Excellent. Now connect your base to the public road. First, place an entrance at the edge of the base and then connect it to a public road.
We're going to make this kind of a beefy area. Put in a couple of doors. Then we're going to have back here our dispatch area. By 4 kitchen. Over there. Do a couple fridges. We're gonna also do some tables here. That way they can at least sit. Right, bathroom. Bathroom. We're gonna do another 4x4 right next door. Four there. Me, I'm kind of one of those weird guys. A couple showers here, and then we're gonna put the sink right there. Alright, employees. Let's go ahead and buy 2 dispatchers. Or no, TPD. Buy us 2 dispatchers, get us 2 more officers here. That's going to get a small parking lot here. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a couple of car spaces here. Go ahead and get 2 vehicles here. The Patriot. Again, we're going to go ahead and get 2 Fort Worth PD. In here, I have both their black and their white variants. So we're going to get both of those. Right, got 2 vehicles here.
It looks like you're ready to go. Your first emergency call will certainly come soon.
And we're going to go
You
and
will
get started
receive
here.
an assessment at regular intervals and will be given a budget for the following period based on your performance. As long as you are not dealing with emergencies, you can take care of the other tasks that also need to be done and are displayed in your to-do list.
Let's speed up some time here. Okay, arrest the perpetrator, stolen smartphone, send this guy out. Sorry about that, guys.
Callers report shouting and banging noises in the area. Location,
out there.
South Houston Street.
Alright, we're gonna go and continue here, get this going. Alright, stolen smartphone, arrest the perpetrator. Got a rioter down here. Smartphone up here.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Get them arrested. Send them to jail.
Person is listening to music through headphones, singing loudly and beating a drum.
So what we're going to primarily focus on here, guys, is we're going to primarily focus on getting us a pretty good police force going here. We can have up to 5 vehicles here. So we're definitely going to be doing that.
The traffic lights at an intersection
Yep.
have failed.
Tarrant County.
Traffic must be directed manually. Location, East Luda Street / South Freeway.
2 more officers here.
The person acknowledged the request and belongings.
Let's send you guys there. Alright, we got 3 vehicles. We got 3 cop cars here. 3 cops. We're going to actually send y'all out to the present patrol.
Attention, New Year's Eve. There will be more noise, alcohol, illegal fireworks, and escalations. The defective traffic light caused a traffic accident. Drunk people are rioting at train station. The situation must be de-escalated and the perpetrators must be arrested. Location, Fort Worth TNP.
Manual traffic control going here. This game, it goes pretty quick. Trying to figure out where this guy's going, why he's going all the way across town.
The problem has been solved and the traffic light is working again.
Go ahead and send for Tarrant County down there as well. Send this guy over here to the parking lot. Just kidding. We're gonna
Several vehicles have been reported for
send him
illegal
out.
street racing. Location, 19th Street.
You are currently receiving more emergency calls than you and your team can handle. Now you need to prioritize wisely and, ideally, increase your staff and vehicle fleet as soon as possible.
There we go. Now we got one there. We got plenty of vehicles now. We should have plenty of people here.
The vandals have been caught.
You currently have several emergency calls in the queue. If this happens regularly, it is advisable to provide more desks as needed and hire more control center dispatchers.
Question question the witnesses who observed the illegal street racing. A noise disturbance caused by loud party music is reported from a residential building. The caller must be located and questioned. Location, South Jennings Avenue. The troublemaker must be found. The drivers weren't located in time, but witnesses of the illegal street racing have been interviewed. The caller was located and questioned. A complaint was filed. A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Location, West Peter Smith Street. Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed. One person must be arrested. The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Transport him to prison.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Prison.
The witness statements were recorded.
Your employees would like to have proper beds to get a good night's sleep. You can now fulfill their wish and add a bedroom to your base. There, tired employees lie down in bed and recover completely, in contrast to sitting breaks, during which they only regain up to 80% of their energy.
That's not where I wanted that. Put plenty of beds in there. Since they want to send you to bicycle inspection at school.
Pickpocketing incident has been reported. The thief must be caught quickly. Location, West Lancaster Avenue.
This difficulty.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Jail.
A physical altercation between several persons was reported. Location, Main and Industrial.
Right. Level 8. There, go over there to films, DPS.
The brawl was successfully brought to an end. A neighborhood dispute threatens to escalate. Location, Granger Street. The caller reports a scooter without a license plate. Location, 19th Street.
Damn. I'm getting up here. 1,300. Yay, we got a good bonus. Alright, let's go ahead and come in here. We're going to build a gas station real quick. Build the gas pump right there. Fuel, since he's there. De-escalate. And what we're gonna also do is we're gonna come in here, do auto refuel, so that way these guys will start fueling themselves up by themselves.
successfully de-escalated. The witness statements were recorded. Attention, exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed. A possible drug deal between two people was reported. The situation needs to be investigated. Location, West Vickery Boulevard. The scooter was found with the rider still on it. The license plate is missing. A police report is being filed. A burglary was reported at a residential building. The perpetrators gained entry through the patio door. Evidence must be secured and a report filed. Location, Crawford Street. The officers saw a drug deal taking place. All persons involved must be arrested. A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Location, West Terrell Avenue. Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed. The dealer was arrested. The buyer was arrested. A forensic team has arrived and is beginning to collect the evidence at the scene. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. The report has been filed. Glove print traces and textile fibers were found and secured.
6.
The witness statements were recorded.
Gotta get money. Ooh, that's a dirty car.
The traffic lights at an intersection have failed. Traffic must be directed manually. Location, South Henderson Street / West Terrell Avenue. Several vehicles have been reported for illegal street racing. Location, South Freeway. Drunk people are rioting at train station. The situation must be de-escalated and the perpetrators must be arrested. Location, Fort Worth TNP. The defective traffic light caused a traffic accident.
Of course it did. Yeah, why am I not surprised it could cause an accident? That.
Question the witnesses who observed the illegal street racing. Arrest the drivers of the located vehicles. The problem has been solved and the traffic light is working again. Witnesses of the crime have been successfully interviewed. The drivers has been successfully arrested. Residents report that youth are damaging a street lamp. Location, 377.
money here. Let's go ahead and come down here. We're gonna go ahead and build the vehicle car wash right here. That way we can get the vehicles washed.
A noise disturbance caused by loud party music is reported from a residential building. The caller must be located and questioned. Location Crawford Street. The troublemaker must be found. The vandals have been caught. The caller was located and questioned. A complaint was filed. The perpetrators were caught in the act and arrested. Officers made contact with the people in the apartment. They agreed to behave appropriately for the time of day.
You're doing a really good job, and I'd be delighted if you would also take over the management of the fire department in the city. If you're ready, you can unlock the fire department for free in the research menu right now.
We got 4 firefighters. Get us an engine. And let's build us up a large parking space. Right there. Let's send you guys over there, because that's gonna be y'all's task.
Police Patrol Car 5 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Them going. Let's take a look and see. I kind of want to do that one. Where they'll keep going on that. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and get higher. And reduce the fuel consumption.
Attention, exceptionally high crime rate. A particularly high number of crimes are currently being committed.
Of course there is.
A possible drug deal between 2 people was reported. The situation needs to be investigated. Location, Hemphill Street. Person's smartphone was snatched from their hand and stolen. The thief must be caught quickly. Location Trinity Metro Bikes, Rar & Sons, -22. A pedestrian discovered a plastic bag containing what appears to be a woman's body in a bush. Police officers must be dispatched quickly to secure evidence. Location, East Terrell Avenue. The suspects were checked, but no drugs were found. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task prevention lesson and are waiting for new instructions. A burglary has been reported in a residential building. The suspected perpetrator is still in the area around the building. Location, St. Louis Avenue. Several residents witnessed the incident and should be interviewed. A tree is blocking a road and needs to be removed. Location, Arizona Street. Evidence was successfully secured, and the contents of the plastic bag can now be examined. Slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location, Stella Street.
More firefighters here.
Officers inspected the contents of the plastic bag and discovered that it contained not a body, but a doll. The investigation has been closed.
We can have an extra engine. Send you out to the oil spill. Question. Lesson.
The witness statements were recorded.
arrest.
A physical altercation between several persons was reported.
There.
Location, Vickery and Jennings.
Some guys out there as well. Tree in the road, cut down the tree. Get the oil spill done.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
And transport to jail.
The oil spill has been
You guys
successfully cleaned up.
through There. It's all
The
done.
tree has been successfully removed, and the road is
Do
clear
that.
again.
Let's go into the evaluation. Get a good amount of money.
The brawl was successfully brought to an end.
Because what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up making a separate base at some point for fire and EMS. That's just going to be designated just to fire and EMS. Go ahead and send you out to there. And we'll go ahead and send you out to the other one as well. Just so that way we can have 2 units on each of them. Here, let's go ahead and send them to get fuel. And we got a call. Water pipe, awesome.
A water pipe has burst in a residential building. Turn off the water and pump the basement truck. Location, Lipscomb Street. A shop reports a shoplifting incident. The perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested. Location, St. Louis Avenue.
In there. Let's go ahead and send you out to the hazardous materials. You help out there, get you guys. Go ahead and arrest real quick. Turn off the water.
The water was turned off. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. Building is on fire and needs to be extinguished. Location, West Cannon Street. A crowd of people is formed around the burning building. The witness statements were recorded. Further damage was prevented.
Care control going here. Second unit on scene, putting out the fire. Let's get that
The
fire.
fire has been successfully extinguished.
Sweet. Send you guys up to
The
there.
crowd is now at a safe distance from the fire.
Send you guys over to the hazardous materials as well.
The teenager has become stuck in a baby swing. Observe the situation and decide how to free
Send
them.
you guys up there.
Location, Missouri Avenue. Callers report a danger zone. Get an overview of the situation at the scene. Location, West Rosedale Street.
Get that going. Report damages. Stuck. Go ahead and report the situation. Secure.
A pickpocketing incident has been reported. The thief must be caught quickly. Location, Omni Fort Worth Hotel. Choose to use either the Halligan tool or the Jaws of Life to pry the swing apart. A load of glass bottles fell off of a truck and scattered across the road.
Jaws.
The danger zone has been secured. Attention, New Year's Eve. There will be more noise, alcohol, illegal fireworks, and escalations. The teenager has been successfully freed from the baby swing using the Jaws of Life. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. A 17-year-old girl reported hearing strange noises coming from her brother's apartment and fears he might be in danger. Location Travis Avenue. A noise disturbance caused by loud party music is reported from a residential building. The caller must be located and questioned. Location Bryan Street.
Okay.
The troublemaker must be found.
And send you. Well,
The caller has reported a noise disturbance. The situation must be assessed on-site and de-escalated if necessary. Location
Noise.
East Pulaski Street.
Question witnesses. Why are you going out there? You need to actually respond to that one.
The caller was located and questioned. A complaint was filed.
Let's see what we got. We got 42 general. Let's see. Let's go and do automatic washing here as well.
The cause of the noise was identified and appropriate measures were taken. One person must be arrested. The witness statements were recorded.
Damn, DPS.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Do this visit. Get that guy going out there. Traffic control in the intersection there.
Fuel has leaked from a truck. Due to the expected rain, any remaining fuel could end up in the storm drains. Location 7-Eleven. A heavily intoxicated man is reported on the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property. Location the Cicada.
Send you guys out to the fuel leak.
Slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location, Hemphill Street/Jarvis Street. The perpetrator was successfully arrested. Callers report shouting and banging noises in the area. Location, West Terrell Avenue. The leaking fuel has been successfully removed. A water pipe has burst in a residential building. Turn off the water and pump the basement dry. Location, East Annie Street. The oil spill has been successfully cleaned up. The water was turned off. A teenager is heavily intoxicated and has knocked over various trash bins that were by the roadside. The person should be taken into custody. Further damage was prevented. The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
That done.
A caller reports a scooter without a license plate.
Go DPS, go.
Location, West Vickery Boulevard.
Good money going here.
A tree is blocking a road and needs to be removed. Location, West Rosedale Street.
Check the situation. Got the fire department going up there. Have this guy down here doing parking offenses up here. Or down there.
The scooter was found with the rider still on it.
Scooter's good.
The license plate is missing. A police report is being filed. A neighborhood dispute threatens to escalate. Location, South Freeway.
Neighborhood dispute, go. Here, you can also go out to the neighborhood dispute.
The tree has been successfully removed and the road is clear again. A dog was left in a car. It is getting hotter and hotter. Location, Jones Street.
Dog walked in a car. This guy's over here to get control. Let's escalate the situation over there.
The dispute was successfully de-escalated. An animal welfare complaint has been filed against the owners. The owners must be identified. The witness statements were recorded. The attempt to unlock the door has failed. A window must now be broken instead. The owners have been identified. They face a heavy fine.
There we go, that's done.
The dog was successfully rescued and tended to.
Everyone also seems to there with the police presence. Good, 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 okay. Should hire another firefighter. Go get that done. These guys up here assigned to the troubled neighborhood stuff.
Attention storm.
Oh yeah.
Strong winds can uproot trees, damage gas pipes, and cause power cuts.
And that's done. There we go.
A smoke detector has reported the development of smoke. It must be checked whether a fire has broken out. Location, Crawford Street.
We're gonna add a new base. We're gonna add another base over here.
Traffic lights at an intersection have failed. Traffic must be directed manually. Location, Lawrence Street/Texas Street.
This is going to be the fire station here. Do that for now. Kitchen, let's go put the fridge. There we go.
Fire has been detected and must be extinguished. A crowd of people is formed around the burning building. Fuel has leaked from a truck. Due to the expected rain, any remaining fuel could end up in the storm drains.
We're gonna have to
Location,
sell
Quick Trip.
them after this.
The fire has been successfully extinguished, but the emergency services on site suspect arson. After questioning witnesses, suspects have to be arrested.
I got a bunch of things burning on fire over here. We're gonna come over here to base 2. We're
The
gonna
crowd
go
is
get
now at a safe distance from the fire.
vehicles for over here. We're gonna go and get the fire engine.
Building is on fire and needs to be extinguished. Location, South Henderson Street. A crowd of people is formed around the burning building. Fire Engine 1 has arrived at fuel leak and is awaiting instructions. The leaking
That
fuel
going.
has been successfully removed. A teenager has become stuck in a baby swing. Observe the situation and decide how to free them. Location, Missouri Avenue. The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Get them assigned to that base 2 over here.
The fire could not be brought under control, and the house burned down. The crowd could not be brought under control and made the work of the emergency services more difficult. A shop reports a shoplifting incident. The perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested. Location, Hempel Street.
Get that going. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and build a street. well, we got that going. Go ahead and send you to the fire drill. I thought that was there. We go. Okay.
The witness statements were recorded.
Go. We got fire and PD stations
The
now.
perpetrator was successfully arrested. Choose to use either the Halligan tool or the Jaws of Life to pry the swing apart.
Go. There we go. Now.
The teenager has been successfully freed from the baby swing using the Jaws of Life.
We do the fire drill. Manage. Go against that cart wash. There we go. Base 2. There you go ahead and go to graffiti. And then once this is done and we get into the next day and we get the evaluation, we will call that the end of our episode once we get to the evaluation. Alright, go down to
The caller
the UI.
reported a vehicle that had repeatedly crossed the middle line. The caller is still at the scene and can identify the driver. Location, Main and I-30.
I'm gonna give these guys some better sleep. He's going down there. DUI. We're gonna go ahead and send another unit with him as well, just so we can have an additional unit down there. At least we got enough space here. We can put ladder trucks when we get them. We can expand here. Get him. Wait, what's the check restaurants for youth laws? Let's go ahead and send this guy out there. Have him help out, get that resolved. Oil spill.
Slippery surface caused by an oil spill was reported at an intersection. Location, South Freeway. The smell of alcohol was detected on the driver's breath.
Of course there's a
A
smell of alcohol.
breathalyzer test must be administered. A blood alcohol level of 1.2 was recorded. The driver must be arrested.
Have them both help out with the arrest. Alrighty. And that's care of. We're gonna also send you out there to just help out down there in case they need it. Good God, these guys are going the furthest way they can to get down there. Alright. And that's been completed. Let's go ahead and get you refueled. Just have PD on scene, just in case they need it. Have y'all help out, just so you can do it.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task remove oil spill from road and are waiting for new instructions.
Yeah, they can just sit on scene.
A dispute has broken out in a parking lot. The situation needs to be investigated. Location, East Annie Street. The oil spill has been successfully cleaned up.
I hit the PD car that's there. Have you also go up to that? Have him respond up to the situation. Wait. You can go to that demolition of the building. Didn't realize that it didn't have the cop going to the dispute.
At the scene, someone had parked in a way that blocked another driver. This led to a dispute.
You can go back to this. Alright. Go ahead and finish up this little bit here. We're going to finish up this last little bit here. And
The dispute was resolved, and the obstructing vehicle has driven away. A water pipe has
let's go
burst
ahead
in a
and
residential building.
Pause here. Oop, no, play. Do
Turn off the water
evaluation.
and pump the basement truck.
Got
Location, West Annie
Oof,
Street.
bad, but let's go ahead and send out a unit, this unit here to the basement real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and build the gas station for the fire station here. And then just go ahead and hit refilled. And have you go get washed. But everyone, that's pretty much where we're gonna end. I'm gonna probably finish these two missions at the end of this, and we will end up seeing you guys on the next episode. Please give this a like if y'all want to keep this going on the channel or not. Likes help me, subscriptions also help me as well. And I thank y'all for everything. Thank you. Have a good day.